Hello, Comic Army. I hope this live stream finds you safe and well. I am not Chris the Comic Vet. I am Rob Fatsacks. But I am here filling in for my buddy Chris the Comic Vet. As we bring this live, we have a couple guys backstage. We'll bring them on back. Welcome Heroes for Hire Comic Club and Izzyverse all the way from the New York City Comic Con. And not from the New York City Comic Con, we have Cliff on comics, but also in the state of New York. How you doing, guys?
Hello.
Great.
We got two.
What is going on?
Phenomenal. I do want to remind everybody, as Chris would definitely want, is that this marks the final week to vote in the Comic Book Community Awards. Go and to cbcawards.org and make sure you cast your vote. Chris would like you to vote for him, and I would like for you to make him happy. All right, so there you go. Let's go vote for Comic Community Awards. Tickers rolling across the bottom there. Everybody make sure you're doing that. And of course, we'll say hello to the chat. And then we have an update for the comic on the Comic Vet. And then we'll get into some books. We're not going to take 25 minutes to get there, though. I hope that everyone's okay with that. If you're not,
so we can do it, baby.
If you're not, then I'll find a way to stretch this out. All right,
I think I'm okay with that, especially since I don't have much of a battery life.
Les Crucius was here to say, hooray, woohoo.
If you ain't first, you ain't Les Crucius.
That's right. Hello from Nova Scotia. D's Comic Corner checking in.
Nova Scotia.
Lurking back at home, the Comic Vet. Jean Malo, good evening, everybody. Heroes for Hire Omnipresent. Wow. Dr. Von Hoot's Comics from the Spiral Dimension dropping a big super chat. Buy yourself a pizza on me, Chris. It won't fix anything, but it helps. Well, that it does. Pizzas does solve a lot of things. This, DVH, thank you so much. Of course, DVH will be picking our winner and of Show Us What You Got. And of course, this one's for you there, DVH. I can answer this one. Absolutely not. It's not the Broncos. Is not his favorite team. He's a Bills man. Joffrey Castro coming on in. Hey, everyone. Let's see here. What else we got here? Thank you for the pizza. Look at this. Taylor Winder. Don't literally fuck cancer because that causes cancer.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
Ryan, I love you, baby. I love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Yeah, there you go. All right. T-Dubs dropping the instant knowledge. Brian LCS swinging by to say happy new comic book day. Cliff is here. I'll say, hey, everybody. Jaguar. Hello, everyone. And there we go.
There we go.
I think that's just about everybody. And I'm here. And there we go. Let's see. We're going to give an update in a moment on the Comic Vet. But first, let's go ahead and we're going to do North or South. Now, I thought there was a large number of books that came out this week. But, not a ton of, I didn't see a ton of ratios that caught my eye. Mm-hmm. So we're going to do $60 for North or South. So let me bring up the graphic here. Where is that? Here it is. North or South. All right. So $60. Cliff, North or South?
I hate myself. North.
Don't hate yourself, bro.
I do.
I love you.
The Empire.
You really want it? You really want to know?
Well, you're at New York Comic Con, so my guess is probably North.
I'm at Scotty Vaughn North. That's where I'm at right now.
I'm surprised you kept it that well under control.
Exactly. Oh, I'm
Matt,
not finished either.
I guess counting the comic packs I got for my show tomorrow, I guess it's probably North. I'm thinking.
And I would be the lone person South at $59. So there we go. Northers.
So
Northers
that's why
style.
you made it $60.
Yeah.
No, we were Chris and I were talking pre-stage. Actually, I thought I was over to that, and then it turns out when I went and looked at my receipt, it was $59 and something cents. So I was just barely under. So there you go. Let's see here. What anybody popping in here? Let's see. Shameless plug. He's got some mystery boxes for sale. There you go. Go check them out if you want. Mystery Box Taylor. Disappointed in Batman Full Moon this week. Story was okay, but the art was super disappointing. You know, there's sometimes where the art is one of those things like on a book that can either completely ruin a book, or if the story is really, really good, sometimes you can forgive some grievances. But if the art is just bad, awful, I find it difficult. I mean, I had that problem with, I've been an avid Harley Quinn reader all through all the different creators until this most recent run. I stuck with it for a while, but the interior art on it was so bad. For me, not my taste as art. I shouldn't say that it was bad because art is subjective, but it was so not my taste that I dropped the book and stopped reading it altogether. So,
I feel like this is a safe space and that I could say it. John Romita Jr. on Amazing Spider-Man. I just need to put that out there.
I could
let it go, bro, man. Let it go.
I will never let it go.
Let it go, man. Every week, man.
No.
Romita Jr.'s artwork, Frank Miller's artwork, and Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths live in the same circle of hell in my mind.
I will admit that, I have said many times, I'm not a big fan of Romita Jr.'s work at all. He's definitely not his dad. It's not so bad though that it's gonna. I think it might be in your area, Izzy, that we're having a ringing, but
oh yeah, that's probably there's.
Yeah, but so
I'll mute myself for a second.
Yeah, but it's not so bad that I won't read the book, if that makes sense.
But it's okay.
Well, fair enough. Fair enough.
Well, Frank Miller used to be good. I think his infirmities he's had in the last several years have probably hindered the way he can work.
I blame Marvel editorial. I blame them morning, noon, and night. Even on his worst day, he's better than this. I just can't. It's not all his fault.
Yeah, that's fair. All right. So before we get into the books that we brought, let me go ahead and Izzy, if you don't. Sorry.
I'm sorry. I thought they stopped it and they brought it back.
Yeah. I'll read you guys. I'm going to be reading this in the voice of Chris. Not that I'm going to try and impersonate his voice, but he wrote this. So when I say it's him speaking. Okay. He's written a note for everybody. So about 6 to 8 months ago, I popped what I thought was a pimple on the side of my nose. Oddly, it never healed. After seeing my family doctor in July, I was referred to a dermatologist for a more thorough examination in August. Simply by glancing at the area for a moment, the dermatologist determined that it was likely cancerous, though they couldn't specify to the extent. They performed a medium-sized biopsy on my nose and asked me to return a few weeks later in September. During this time, the biopsy removal site had healed, and this gave me hope that the potential cancer had been removed, as cancerous zones on wounds often do not heal. When I returned in September for the results, I received the unfortunate news that it was indeed cancer, a type of skin cancer known as basal cell sarcoma, or BCC. And it was spreading. That night, I still went ahead and with the event, show us what you got. My love for comics and community outweigh my concerns about cancer. Fast forward to today. Today, I was at a cancer clinic in Toronto, hosted by a wonderful group of cancer-fighting women. They immediately began working on me. This type of cancer requires a surgical removal in stages. They remove areas and send them to lab for testing, and if any areas were missed, they perform more surgeries. Today, it took 3 surgeries and 1 skin graft to remove the BCC cancer that was spreading across his nose and to repair the hole. As I entered the operating room for the third surgery, the woman had announced, "We got it, Chris. We got it all." And as you can imagine, I was overwhelmed with emotion. Living with the stress for so long, hearing those incredible words was incredibly uplifting. So today, he's now cancer-free. My advice is to please wear sunscreen at all times, as this is likely how I got cancer. But most importantly, fuck cancer. God bless you all. So there's your update from Chris. I talked to him earlier. He's got bandages and a little swollen from the surgeries.
Oh
So,
man, he should have showed up. He could have been like the mummy or something.
Yeah, he'll be back. Gosh, down to Chat Moose. Like, there you go. He'll be back next week.
We love you, Chris, and we miss you, man.
Canada's barely getting sun. Everyone's self there.
And in the tradition of show us what you got, we're already 11 minutes in, and no one has showed a single comic book. So yes, we're doing. But
we're about to start. We're about to do it, and it's still 10 minutes early for showing books. So
it really is.
Yeah.
So there you go. Anyway, so yes, absolutely. But before we show a book, I'll go into one other update, just in the spirit of Chris, and tying into Chris' thing. Of course, obviously, we just finished the Comics Curing Cancer event, but it is still always going on. The portal is still open, so you make donations. We do have more of the Sonic the Hedgehog books still available on the Big Cartel site, with those proceeds going to Comics Curing Cancer, and we will have follow-up shows that are going to be coming on, an encore show with Nick and Fable, and then I think there's going to be one other little sale with DJ Links coming up. To that end, so as we're waiting on a few of the donation matches from various people's companies, right now we're sitting at just under 55,000. We're expecting that to go up a little bit more, hoping by the end of the year we hit a stretch goal of $60,000. From a shipping standpoint, most everything is shipping from my location. Some stuff is already shipped from other folks' locations. People yesterday especially were anxious for their items, as I was inundated with messages asking where their stuff was. And I will simply say, if you haven't seen the link that I posted or the video I posted last night, almost everything is packed at this point, aside from a few international things. The plan is to be able to, once I have to go through and do some reconciliation, I have to get all the box dimensions and weights entered into the system, and then print labels and get them attached. So hopefully, if all goes well, Saturday I'll be able to go over to the post office and drop them off and get all that stuff shipped out. So soon. And since you guys gave me your shipping information, would have had an email address, your email address will get entered in there. So you should get tracking notification provided to you when the shipping label prints. So there you go. That's our Comics Curing Cancer update. Let's check the chat again real quick. I see some folks have joined us here. Let's see. We had 23 Munch came on in. Let's say hello to everybody. Let's see. Wellbore came in. Absolutely fuck cancer. Digger Jim. Let's see here. What else we got? Kind of Frog Brawler. Good day to you. There are some positives about cancer. Sure did speed up his intro. Well, we haven't really. You think so, but we haven't gotten there yet. So there you go.
Not worth it, bro. Not worth it.
Yeah, really.
Killing my battery right now since I'm on my phone.
Taylor's got a dark sense of humor. That's for sure.
You think?
All right, let's go ahead and do it. Since Izzy's battery is on the short end of the stick, I will go ahead and put you into a position of power and let you go first. So that way, if your phone dies, you're okay.
Yeah. I got the charger here ready for it just in case.
Good.
So I did get a little haul of books that I picked up today, as you can see from here. Let's start with the some of the freebies I picked up. So I don't know if you guys ever remember First Comics from back in the 80s. Apparently they're back and they have like Lark's Killer. So I got this freebie to read. Pretty cool. Nice little cover there. Stuff like that. You know, I'm gonna try to deal with the lighting situation because there's a lot of lights here. So there's that one. Here's another freebie I got from BQ Comics called The Young Nomads. It's actually a cool looking cover though. I really like this cover though. So that was also a nice little cover that I got there. Yeah. All this was part of like the retailer event. And then I got this. They gave me this one. It's from the Wong twins called Love Town. It's this one
Oh
here.
yeah.
Oh,
But
cool.
what's cool about this book is that it opens up like that. So you read it like that.
Oh.
So the whole comic book's kind of like that.
Oh.
That's a nice nifty idea there. So check that out. So that was also a freebie. And now it's time for the bangers. Let's start off with my kids. So I did get some foily goodness with a nice little. You're gonna want to hold on to that image right there, right? So that's really nice.
That's a nice one.
I had to get my other kid, Phoenix.
Mm.
Oh, wow.
So they get the Dark Phoenix one. So that's another nice one there. Okay. And I had to pick up some books from the main man. So these are reprints of Omega Men #3. So this is the Ralphia Cassetti for
Nice.
Carnivore.
I like that.
I loved it. I love me some Lobo, man. Lobo's one.
Yeah, me too.
So this one's from Carnivore Comics, right? And it's it's there. It is. It's actually from Comic Tom and Carnivore. So there's that one.
Yeah, they partner up with Grassetti.
They partner up, but Del Auto just killed it. Look at this baby.
Oh, that one's too good. That one's too good.
This one's nice. This one's definitely nice. I love this Lobo. And again, I love Lobo. He's one of my favorite characters. And then again, it is all right. And then one of the hottest books at the con. One of them. I got me some Akira Batman.
Oh, oh man,
Yep.
that's so fire.
This is one of the hottest books at the show right now. So this is with the Comic Corner. So it's one of the nice things that when you get early, early entry, you can get some of these books. So
I'm
I
trying
got
to hold back my jealousy right now.
you might be jealous with the last one because I kept the last one. So these were exclusives, right? However, I did pick up a Silver Age, and it's a low grade, but I saw it, and I actually got it from the Golden Age Guru, believe it or not.
Mm.
Oh,
It's a Silver Age book though. It's Daredevil 16. I picked this one up.
Oh, nice.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
And
a
I
lot.
got this at a steal, guys. It's not a great copy. It's a bit detached, but it's nice having these books, and I always love these covers like this. So there you have it. That's today's haul. There'll be another one tomorrow, and then another one tomorrow. The Peach Momoka is Friday. However, one of the biggest issues with Peach Momoka Spawn is that they're only letting people with day passes purchase it. So if you have like an exhibitor pass or a retailer pass, you might not be able to get it. So we don't know how that's gonna work, but who knows? We're gonna give it a shot and see what happens. Yeah, it's gonna be a hard one. DVH put me first. I was hoping he put me last, but you got some Silver Age and you got some modern goodies. So top that, guys.
All right.
I'll try, but I don't know. I
All
got
right,
some
Matt.
good ones, but I don't know if they're that great. But we'll see. All right. So, as I already know, I collect Uncanny X-Men, so I had to get.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Got a couple of them. 153. I like
Nice.
this, and now for something completely different. I think that has to be a quote from the Monty Python movie, I believe.
No, well, yes, it was. Yes.
Uncanny X-Men 156. Enter the Star Jammers.
Nice.
Nice.
Then we have some Captain America. Obviously, I like Captain America. Captain America 249. 257, Fighting the Hulk. And we have 259 with Doc Ock on the cover with him.
Nice.
Then I have one or Cap. I guess he had a DUI or something. Cap behind bars. 260. I don't know. Cap probably don't drink and drive though. And working on some Defenders. I ended up having so many of them. I said, well, I guess I'm collecting Defenders now.
Uh-oh.
93.
Ooh, nice one.
Watch out for that addiction. Defenders are addicting.
They are, and it's a good story, underrated, very collectible, and not too expensive.
Oh, let me mute myself, guys.
Spider-Man Team Up 106.
Nice.
Oh, and then my favorite of the Team Ups, Team Up 122. Man,
Oh, yeah. Man thing. Nice.
And then, just some stuff, random stuff I got. Like, I didn't pick this up when it came out, but I wanted to get this George Perez. I think it's a 1 in 10 or something. I don't know. Although Beast kind of looks a little too happy, don't he? And then I got this one from DJ Links from Comics Curing Cancer. It's a variant of Department of Truth, and he threw in I guess I got this free. It was a Comics Curing Cancer poster. And then I got just a couple of rando things and giveaways like Jane Foster and the Mighty Thor 1, Web of Spider-Man 104, Web of Spider-Man 113 with Gambit and Black Cat, and then got Amazing Spider-Man 368. And then I showed this on somebody's show on the weekend, but I didn't show it on here because I wasn't on here last week. But it's signed and remarked by Mark Spears.
Woo.
Nice.
And then
it's a nice homage.
Woo!
Ooh. Woo!
And then I don't know if this is a plug or not, but I got these in the mail today, so I figured I'd show you.
Oh, you got it.
Yep.
Oh,
Did you open it already?
No, I'm trying to fight the urge to open one of them.
You gonna do a live stream for it or what?
Yeah, I'm gonna go on. I've got a show tomorrow night, 6:30, on Whatnot, and then I'm gonna save one of the 6 and open it on my stream this weekend.
Sweet.
But I need to sell a few of them because they cost like $50 a box. So
Yeah.
But I think it's gonna be fun. I saw Swagglehorse do a video on it this morning, and he got a free one. And it's got all the stuff that comes with it. The covers they're going to be doing. There's the red one's the one everybody's looking for, and the Prism. Although I think the Prism one looks better. But okay, that's all I have.
All right. Well, great, awesome, Cliff.
I'm ready, baby.
We're coming to you, baby.
Let's start with Crisis on Infinite Earths #7 facsimile reprint, blank cover because I love a blank cover. But most importantly, the death of Supergirl.
Yes.
I still cry when I read this. It's a
tough one.
Huh. It's a reprint.
So I got 2 of those because blank cover goodness.
The animated movie was kind of an upset, man. I was not happy how they treated that movie.
For the Council giveaway box, I got a Crypt of Shadows #1 and a foil Batman thingy,
Nice.
Blood Moon, whatever it is, and this Ghost Rider variant.
That's literally fire.
So I figured that's nice for the giveaway. And then for me, I forgot to get Hyde Street #1 the other week, so I grabbed the blank cover. And I got the first appearance of Princess Deadpool because I felt like it, but it actually turned out to be like an almost fun issue. Ultimate Spider-Man, because if you're not reading it, I don't know who did this to you. I don't know who wronged you if you can't enjoy this book. Wonder Woman, absolutely. Jenny Sparks. Because if you need a book that doesn't connect to, if you just need a book to read just one book, let this be that one book. Miles and his new vibranium.
Good thing we caught him at that moment.
My own copy of Rookie Shadows. Conquest 2099. Summer Shadows Part 2. That gay boy's in trouble with vampires. Let's find out what's happening, everybody.
Hmm.
And of course, Christopher Chaos, the Halloween special. But wait, what came in the mail? Is that Power of Shazam #1 and a 9.8?
Oh, Jerry Orwell.
Damn! But this was such an affordable deal, I couldn't justify paying the shipping for this alone. So it came with a friend.
Nice.
Oh, very nice, very nice.
There's going to be a virgin variant of that cover here, foil.
I don't care anything about virgins on this side of the pond, okay, baby? I like experience. and with experience comes the first cover appearance of Jimmy Olsen.
There you go.
For your approval, Dr. Von Hoot.
Wow, he came with fire at the end.
I could have sworn he was going with experience comes action. That's what I thought was going to happen.
Yo, we got a Jimmy Olsen.
Nice.
First cover.
Look at that.
That man took $150 off the price for me. He wanted $250 for that 1.8. He knocked it down to $95.
Oh, and you got it as a deal?
Oh yeah, I was not gonna get it, and he's like, "All right, dude, I need to get rid of it. 95." And I'm like, "Okay, let me go count my pennies."
Well, congratulations on picking up a good key.
You know what? I can't make it to New York Comic Con, so I gotta wallow and cry with my other prize, with my secondary prizes.
Nice.
Not bad for secondary prices, though.
Phenomenal, Cliff. Thank you so much. Let's bring our man Flash by Night to the stage here. First, before you show us what you got, we have to ask you the question: north or south of $60?
South.
Nice.
That's with some hesitation.
Even with an extra cover.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I've got to stop and count on my fingers.
Just as long as you're not reaching your pocket to pull out somebody else's fingers to keep counting.
Mhm.
And if you did, keep it to yourself.
I will take you under advisement. All right.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was supposed to say, Marine, show us what you got. Chris is reminding me. Sorry.
All right. By the way, hope everything is going great, Chris. We're all thinking about you. Got Destro issue #5, a book I need to catch up on. Well, actually, every book I need to catch up on.
You and I both, man.
Behind.
You and I both.
Propane #5. I think this is the last issue, and I doubted that we were going to get the whole story because Boom is not booming so much, but here we are. Let's see. Blood Hunters issue #3.
Oh, interesting.
Interesting cover.
Had not seen that.
I haven't either.
Let's see. Uncanny X-Men issue #4.
Mm-hmm.
I like that one.
Ooh.
Then we have Miles issue 25. 25 or 26? 25. There we go.
Nice.
You are having a blast with those videos.
I'm just trying to do what I'm supposed to do, brother.
Well, I will say he did
Gotcha.
mess up on one, which was the
Yes.
dam. The dam is supposed to go for the ladies.
Well,
But
Well, I'm
we forgive
glad
maybe
you
Rob.
got it out of the way,
it goes. Maybe sometimes it goes both ways.
I mean, I'm not
Hey,
gonna argue.
we're not judging.
Nope.
That's right.
Moon Knight Fist of
Very
Khonshu
good.
number 1. Scotty Young.
Scotty
Oh.
Young goodness, yeah.
Very good.
Second to last book, also Moon Knight Fist of Khonshu number 1. Stephen Platt.
Ooh. Stephen Platt back on Moon Knight. Nice.
I had to do it. It had to be done. And I'm not sure who did this cover, but it was lingering in the shop, and I wasn't going to get it, but it called my name from the front door. I've got this foil
Ah.
Moon Knight
Nice.
Fist of Khonshu.
That is a pretty damn nice cover.
Yeah, that is.
You know, we should give it something here. Let's
It
what
deserves
are
a
we?
video.
It does. I was trying to find something that's appropriate, but I don't really have thinking much tie-in. We'll just go into this one.
I'll take that. I'll take it.
It's very acceptable, isn't it?
It is. It is acceptable. And
So-
that
so-
is. But
So the Jang Moon Knight is here. I didn't get it because he didn't have it with him, but I will have it tomorrow.
Hmm.
I am very much not the exclusive buyer, but I want to say I asked Mark to ask Jang like a year and a half, 2 years ago if he's ever going to do a Moon Knight. Since I asked, I feel compelled. I can't ask about it, and when he comes through, say nah.
Yeah,
But
it's nice. He just didn't have it with him. So
But we'll see what happens. But that's all. That's all I got.
Yeah, it's with
All
big time collectibles. And someone mentioned about the Stone Coat. Same thing. He didn't have the book on him at the moment, but I'll have it tomorrow. The Stone Coat book. Definitely need to have that book.
Sorry, Gene. It's Izzy. There's stuff
Just
going on in
mute,
his background.
if it's bothering you, just
Yeah, it's a pretty high pitched sound. On our end, anyways.
I drown it out on my case. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, over here it sounds like, yeah. Well,
There's no.
all right.
alarm
It's
going
me,
off
huh? I have books to show. What the hell? Why not? So I brought mostly just stuff from pickups this week, but I actually do have something else I'll show there. What the hell? All right. Batman and Robin Year 1 was not on my pull list, but I saw it. I said, hey, you know what? I like Batman and Robin books, especially the interplay. A Year 1, it looks kind of cool and just like a fun story, not necessarily like a book that you want to collect for any kind of a value or anything, but I'm happy to pick it up for the story. Hopefully it'll be good. Haven't read it yet. Okay. Haven't read anything this week yet. Flash Gordon, issue number 3. And a variant cover for Flash Gordon. I must be the only person at my shop getting it or something, because every week I go in there and there are none on the shelf when it's in my box. So it's like they must be only ordering them for subscribers and not ordering them for anybody else, or they're that popular that they're flying off the shelf.
It's either one extreme or the other.
Yeah, exactly. That's the only thing that makes sense here. Let's see. Love that. Let's see. That first Gordon cover is fantastic. Absolutely. DC Bullet logo. Flash Gordon, Buster Crab. It's not the Buster Crab Flash Gordon, but it's just Flash Gordon. Buster Crab played Flash Gordon. He also played Buck Rogers, though, too, in the serials back in the day. Miles Morales, 25. The Vibranium suit. And, of course, Black Panther back there. Get variant on Spider-Man.
Yes.
Nice.
And one of the ratios.
Ah.
And we get some Nightwing action.
Oh, I like that.
That's nice.
Is that the final issue, or they still have one or two left?
I don't know. It's
It's
118.
supposed to end it from what my understanding.
That's the last issue.
That's the final
is it?
issue.
It's kind of a
Yeah.
weird number to end it on at 118, but whatever.
They gotta relaunch it with something, of course.
Star Wars Battle of Jakku issue 2. Every single one of these in my LCS was damaged. Minor, but whatever.
Yeah.
Ultimate Spider-Man number 10.
Something about that eye, whenever they do it, it always works out so well.
And in the incentive variant.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
So they're saying
Okay.
not a final issue, but Tom Taylor's last issue. Okay.
Thank you, Paul, for fixing
So yeah,
that.
that was a beautiful cover. I love that. And then for my non-LCS pickups that came in from Comics Curing Cancer, get this World's Finest 29 Alex Ross.
I
Classic.
like that. Yeah,
And
I'm taking a note of that one.
John Jay.
Ah,
Oh,
I think I got the regular one. I didn't get a slab version.
I like
Balls in your face, Spidey is my favorite. He's so special to me.
Teabagging you.
Yeah.
that.
I love him.
hmm
That's what I got. So guys, appreciate that there. We'll find out. Let's see. It's just a group chat message. Sorry. Yeah. So I want to remind everybody again that the Comic Book Community Awards are going on. Ending is the 19th. So if you haven't voted yet, go vote. Doesn't matter who you vote for. I know Chris hates it when I say that, but just vote. That applies then if you're in America to the election. Doesn't matter who you vote for, just go vote.
Oh my God, DBH said I won.
I'm a firm belief.
I think
All variants should only
DBH
count
really
as
doesn't
one
want.
book in DBH's comics research book. Okay, Cliff wins. Izzy was mighty close though.
See, I should have
had.
I should have had the Stone Cold. That would have done it.
So
Possibly.
Let's
Yeah,
see.
it was the Jimmy Olsen.
Huh. You win the internet.
That's okay. That's okay. I'll have more for next week.
Now, I just want to say something for a moment about the Comic Book Community Awards. All right. I just want to remind everybody that it's in the spirit of fun, try not to take it so seriously. And just that this is what, regardless of what some people may think, feel, or say, this is for us. There are a lot of us who serve on a committee for Brian each year. This year I was one of them, and there was a lot of voting and a lot of 24-hour discussion, just to try to make it great. And it is not something that is for profit. Okay. And I just want to remind everybody that we're all actually adults in this community, and that we should act accordingly, at least to the best of our ability. I know none of us is perfect.
Who speak for yourself?
And that's right, Rob. You're less than perfect. I understand. So, but anyhow, I just want to say the spirit of fun and good sportsmanship, something that I think we're all forgetting about all the time. And that's it, and not for profit, only for migraines. That could be an interesting slogan for next year's awards. And with that, vote for who you want, who you love. I do feel that Only Slaps is very worthy.
I'm not here to talk about individual shows.
And no, I'm not going to do a whole rundown. No,
Yeah.
that, and I only have one other thing.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Ricky Louie for most comedic content creator. You cannot let anyone.
Here we are talking about individual shows. We're gonna have to give you the hook.
You know
Cliff,
what
what
I'm
you
saying?
got? As long as you're talking, what's coming up for you this week on your channel?
This week at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Comics and Coffee with Cliff. My guest is Nate from Hall Yak Comics, and we're going to do the usual routine. Comic of the week, a Bussy Buster, and of course the 5-Finger Shuffle. And we're going to get into what makes this comic book clock tick. All that, and in 20
A
minutes,
bag of chips.
for New Comic Book Day.
There you go. Let's see here. I don't know where. No, I think his merch the merch sales of the comic book community awards stuff, I think, goes to help fund the trophies.
Yes.
Yeah, it's for the trophies.
Yeah.
So the sponsors pay for the trophies, really.
The sponsors and whatever else comes in.
Yeah.
But there is merch and there is comic curing cancer all year round.
Yeah, there's always on
fatsexmerch.com.
fatsexmerch.com.
Gotcha. There you go.
Izzyverse.
Take a while. Guess where I'm doing?
This week you're doing reports from the con, keeping people up to speed with what's going on in New York Comic Con.
That's right. All week this week, all the way to the weekend, all the way to Sunday. I'll be dropping videos. I'll be doing some live streams. I'll probably get some other stuff, some interviews, whatever I could get done, whatever my battery could hold. I did get a nice juiced up battery here, so that's going to help out. But it's day zero, because today doesn't count as a day. It's day zero, and it's already been amazing. And I love New York Comic Con. I hate it and love it at the same time. So there is a love-hate relationship, but there's more vendors this year, which I'm actually happy to see.
It's like my wife. It's a love-hate relationship, but no.
Yeah, exactly. If you've been married as long as we have, right?
Marine, what's coming up on the channel?
We don't say those things out loud. All right.
She's
your
right
channel?
there in the same.
Oh.
She's in the same room with him. Look at him. Look over there. He's like, yes, honey. Whatever you say, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, Taylor asked the question, how can you be at a con and green screening from your mom's basement at the same time?
It's a miracle of life.
There you go.
Show the press pass. Okay, he wants me to show the press pass. There it is.
He's got Industrial Light and Magic working with him.
There he goes. There's the press pass. Ooh.
So it's been a while, but I'm not going to move from this seat until I shoot the video for Transformers Thursday and go over Transformers issue number 34. I feel like a month ago I said I was going to do this book, but I've been slacking. So we're going to try to do that. I got a couple of things in the mail I'm going to do haul videos for. I don't have a schedule. They're just going to come out when they come out.
That's phenomenal. Thank you.
Like AJ Styles. Yes.
Except
yeah, he has
on the
bad news
shelf.
coming out. Yeah, no, he might be permanently on the shelf.
Matt, how you doing?
I'm
What's coming
great.
up for you on the Heroes for Hire Comic Club?
Well, I'm going to be going to the Cincinnati Comic Expo on the 18th, and on Friday, and so I'm stay tuned. I'm probably going to put some content, like a walkthrough of it, and I'm going to try to see if I can get a little snippet of like Howard Chaykin and Alan Davis and Kevin Eastman when I go to get some stuff signed, and I guess that's it. Besides what's going on Whatnot tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. So
cool.
It's on my channel though. I got all the links on my channel. I got the comic pack, so that's all.
Awesome. All right, check that out. All right, and for myself, I will be doing only slabs this week. Of course, Chris probably will not be joining me as he recovers, but the graphic, only slabs. This week I'll be joined with go away. Toxo Fight 13. It's one hell of a name. I love it. It's got some great collection. So we're going to have Toxo Fight 13 on the show this week. So check out Only Slabs. Before we go away, I am going to read again real quick for anyone who wasn't here for it. Chris had sent along a message, an update. This is in his words. So when I say so, pretend I'm him speaking for a moment. I'll try to say a boot a few times or something. The boot 6 weeks ago. About 6 to 8 months ago, I popped what I thought was a pimple on the side of my nose. Oddly, it never healed. After seeing my family doctor in July, I was referred to a dermatologist for a more thorough examination in August. Simply by glancing at the area for a moment, the dermatologist had determined that it was likely cancerous, though they couldn't speak to the extent. So they performed a medium-sized biopsy on my nose and asked me to return a few weeks later in September. During this time, the biopsy removal site had healed, and this gave me hope that the potential cancer had been removed, as cancerous zones on wounds typically do not heal. When I returned in September for the results, I received the unfortunate news that it was indeed cancer, a type of skin cancer known as basal cell sarcoma, BCC, and it was spreading. That same night, I went ahead with the event, Show Us What You Got. My love for comics and community, of course, outweighs my concern about cancer. Fast forward to today. Today, I was at a cancer clinic in Toronto hosted by a wonderful group of cancer-fighting women. They immediately began working on me. This type of cancer requires surgical removal in stages. They remove an area, then they send it to the lab for testing, and if areas were missed, they perform more surgeries. It took 3 sets of surgeries and 1 skin graft to remove the BCC cancer and repair the hole in my nose. I entered the operating room for the third. When I entered the operating room for the 3rd surgery, the women had announced that we got it all, and as you can imagine, I was overwhelmed with emotion after having lived with the stress for so long. Hearing the incredible words was incredibly uplifting. So today, now, I am cancer-free. My advice to everyone is to please wear sunscreen.
Yeah, not
I can
skin
read.
screen. I don't know what skin screen is.
Yeah, please wear sunscreen at all times. That's likely how I got cancer, was by not wearing sunscreen. But more importantly, fuck cancer, and God bless you all.
He's in
So,
Canada. How much sun goes up there?
Well, remember, they get more in the winter or in the summer. They get more.
We need one of the little bells that they usually ring at the hospitals.
We love you, Chris. We miss you, bro.
Who rang the bell? I heard a bell.
Ring my bell.
But yeah,
Oh my
that
goodness.
is great news. He said earlier that the doctor was going to attack it aggressively. Like, all right.
I just love the part where you say he had a hole in his nose. It's like, aren't there 2 already? So was that a 3rd hole?
No, it's when they remove this stuff that ends up causing a significant patch of the skin where they just couldn't suture it closed by itself, so they had to bring in a skin graft. All right. So, anyways, thank everyone. Chris will be back next week. He's just bandaged up right now and having, as you can imagine, he's packed with stuff and having difficulty breathing. Plus, to top it off, he's fighting a cold at the same time. So, nothing.
It rains, it pours, huh?
Yeah, exactly. So, all right, guys, appreciate you guys all for coming out and joining us today for Show Us What You Got. Of course, sorry. Welcome, Papa. I completely thank you for saying something.
You want to look backstage?
Because we're leaving. But did you have anything you wanted to say before we leave? Nope. He just wanted to come in, say hello, and say, see you later. Y'all suck, except hit for him.
Well, bye.